are connected to Geico SportsNet Central.
Hello, everybody, and welcome into Geico SportsNet Central. I'm your host, Davey Siegel. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. We have a packed show on tap for you, so let's get started with the top story of the day. Kirk Cousins is still a Washington Redskin, but we still don't know for how long. The 4 o'clock deadline came and went today, and Cousins and the Redskins failed to reach a long-term deal, meaning number 8 will play under the franchise tag for the second straight season and collect a hearty $23.9 million. Team president Bruce Allen spoke earlier today regarding the deal that did not get done.
On May 2nd, right after the draft, we made Kurt an offer that included the highest fully guaranteed amount upon signing for a quarterback in NFL history, $53 million. It also included a guarantee for injury of $72 million. The deal would have made him at least the second highest paid player by average per year in NFL history.
For further explanation, we turn to Ian Rappaport of NFL.com, who posted these tweets earlier today. Redskins' best offer for Kirk Cousins was a 5-year extension worth less than $110 million, I'm told, with $24 million in 6 years or $133 million or Flacco. Redskins wanted to lock up Kirk Cousins for 5 additional years, but only guarantee 1 more, explains no deal. And who can blame him? If you can get that guaranteed money, get that guaranteed money. Let's hear from the man at the center of it all, Kirk, not Kurt Cousins, as he joined the Grant and Danny show on 106.7 The Fan this morning.
Kirk, why do you feel that a long-term deal did not get done?
Well, I think, it's a combination of things, but I think the biggest reason would just be we felt like I need a little more time. I felt like I want to allow the next 6 months to give me more information about our organization so that I can make a more informed decision. There have been a lot of changes in our organization since the end of last season, and so I want to allow time to help make this decision. And I believe wisdom is never impatient, and so I think it's smart to slow the process down and to be patient and to allow things to play themselves out, to gather more information. And so I want to make the best decision I can. And being that in most NFL situations, this is the only year that's promised to us anyways, I don't feel a whole lot of extra security by having a long-term deal. So the 1-year deal didn't really scare me.
He's getting a lot of cheddar. We know that. So what is next? Well, Washington can franchise tag the quarterback next year for an unprecedented 3rd straight season, meaning Cousins will earn $34 million or put the transition tag on him for $28 million. If they do the latter, the Redskins can match any offer a team gives Cousins, or, of course, the two sides can agree to a long-term deal. But as of right now, DC does not seem too optimistic that will happen. Shifting gears from one Washington team seeming to be trending down to another that can't stop winning. The Nationals took to the diamond in Cincinnati this afternoon looking for a sweep to open up the second half of their season. Some much-needed rest for some Nats stars seemed to be just what the doctor ordered because they came out swinging. Bench coach Chris Spire getting some love before first pitch from the Reds mascot. Oh, isn't that nice? Top first, 2 on. Bryce Harper crushes a no-doubter to right for his 23rd jack of the year, 3-0 Washington. And 1 pitch later, Ryan Zimmerman goes deep to left. Bye-bye, see you later. Solo tater for Zim makes it 4-0 DC. That home run, his 235th as a National, passing Vlad Guerrero for first in franchise history. Nats hang a 5 spot in first. And top 6, Nats up 5-1. Brian Goodwin goes yard and gets a solo shot to right, and that was plenty for Steven Strasburg. And Strasburg was dealing. He had 7 innings pitched and 11 strikeouts, and he got his 10th win of the year. Had it all working for DC in this one. Nats complete the sweep 6-1. Mid-July can be boring time if you're a sports fan. No football, no basketball, no hockey, and baseball doesn't mean much yet. That's why you've got to broaden your horizons and expand your reach when it comes to sports. So let's try NASCAR. The season is in full swing and the playoffs are right around turn 4. Let's go racing. NASCAR up in New Hampshire this weekend for the Overton's 301. Kyle Larson wins the pole but was forced to start in the rear due to his rear deck fin being deemed illegal. Nothing he hasn't done before, though. Let's get it going. Green flag. Martin Truex Jr., the pole sitter, Jimmy Johnson second, but he beats the 78 to the start-finish line. That is a no-no. You can't do that. Number 48 is assessed a pass-through penalty. The 7-time champion would ultimately go on to finish 10th. Pit stop under caution. Eric Jones trying to squeeze in there, makes some contact, and it would come back to haunt him because the left front tire is cut down. Sends the number 77 into the outside retaining wall hard. Big hit for him and his playoff chances. He would go on to finish in dead last. Shocker here. Martin Truex Jr. wins another stage, his 14th stage win of the season. Stage 1 to the number 78 again. Dude is a stage-winning machine. And before stage 2, take a look at this. A pothole was discovered on the track. PJ1 sticky substance was put on the track to improve the racing, and it clearly messed up the surface. But they would fix the hole in about 10 minutes, and we would go back to racing. Fast forward to stage 2, Kyle Busch wins it. That is the good news. Bad news, he gets caught for speeding on pit road while running inside the top 5. He wasn't able to recover and ultimately finished in 12th. 34 to go. 2 Joe Gibbs Racing teammates battling for the lead. Don't wreck each other. Denny Hamlin takes the top spot from Matt Kenseth, who is out on older tires, and Hamlin would not look back from there. Last lap, Kyle Larson. Remember him? Starts last, and here he is on Hamlin's bumper for the win. Can he get there through 3 and 4? No, just not enough for the 42 to get that victory, so give it to Denny Hamlin in the number 11. Wins his first race of the season, the first points-paying victory for Joe Gibbs Racing, too. Snapped a 20-race winless streak for him. 3rd career win at New Hampshire in a backup car. And check out this burnout, giving those Northeast race fans a celebratory show. And, of course, some dap from his team. Who could forget that? And he can drive a race car at 200 miles per hour and not be scared one bit, but don't show Denny a lobster because he just might shriek and run away like a little girl. What are you doing there? Oh. Okay, up next, Nats fans are relieved as help has finally arrived for the struggling bullpen in the form of 2 pitchers from Oakland. And Redskins cornerback Josh Norman took to Twitter and displayed some subliminal messaging after the GM of his former team was fired in Carolina. That's next on Geico SportsNet Central.